that are dirty that you haven't touched, or quite frankly, you're just picking up and dealing with the things that we talk and touch every single day. Our cell phones, our toothbrushes, our babies' pacifiers and toys. And you know what's going on right now, right? Everybody's sick. Everybody's afraid of getting sick. Everybody's afraid of touching anything. And we can't police who does and does not wash their hands. So we have an exceptional one-of-a-kind product. You're cleaning, but you're not sanitizing. We talked about steam mop, sanitizing, deodorizing, killing. This is a personal UV light sanitizer. It will, take a look at your screen, it will kill, not reduce, kill 99% of E. coli, salmonella, staph, bacteria, and other harmful germs with no harsh chemicals and no additives whatsoever. You pop it in, you let the light do its work. It has 20,000 hours of light power built into it, and you can truly sanitize anything and everything from toothbrushes and dentures to glasses and remote controls to cell phones and tablets. Now, Rebecca Wood's joining us. She's gonna give you a whole lot of ideas of the kinds of products that should go inside your sanitizer. But for teachers in classrooms where everybody's coming in and out sick, for parents with young children that are bringing every single germ home at the end of the day, this right here is a little magic, healthy, safe. And it's yours today for $16 on a credit card. It's the only opportunity to shop for it. It does come in some great colors, but it's really just a right now more than ever before have you needed and wanted to have a product like this.
I mean, we're all reading the newspaper headlines. Yeah. We all see what's going on. We're all fighting the same things. This is the time of year you need to step it up and take even your clean house and make it a sanitized house. And there is no easier way to do it than with this UV sanitizer. And it will sanitize absolutely anything. What I want you to do is go through your room, because there's not a room in your house that you're not gonna say, oh my gosh, that really collects a lot of germs. That really collects a lot of bacteria. And then in 30 minutes, anything you put in there will be 99.9% free.
Just to put the cell phones in at the end of the day.
You want to see what you have to do, how much work it is too?
Right. Ta-da!
That is done. Absolutely it.
Yep. By the way, it comes in colors.
It's not even a press of the button.
There's a leopard right there if you want it, if you love it. There's leopard, there's blue, there's gray, there's teal, there's pink. There's very few of these to go around. Because this is our health and wellness program here at HSN, this is the only show. This is the only time to get yours for $16. That's all you spend. This is what it's doing, right, Rebecca?
This is what it's blasting those away. This is the exact same technology that hospitals use to sanitize their equipment, that you see in the nail salons to sanitize their equipment. It's because this is a UVC wavelength product. You need UVC, because not all wavelengths are created equally. Right. You need C. Those are the germicidal wavelengths. That's what's going to ensure that your toothbrushes, your cell phones, your money clips, your rings, all those things that are touching other hands, touching public places, collecting the germs and bacteria, 30 minutes in here, and it will be sanitized. You clean it, and then you sanitize it. Because a lot of times, like even your cell phone or maybe your sports watches, you'll wipe them down.
Yeah.
But when do you ever sanitize them?
Right.
Your toothbrushes, I know when I was a little girl, it would always be like, let's boil them. Have you ever really, as an adult, boiled your toothbrush?
No.
Never. Now you simply put it into the chamber and you shut it. As he's doing there, there's not even a button to push. It automatically turns on, and it will automatically turn off.
So you can just take your cell phone at the end of the day and put it in there. You can take your toothbrush at the end of the night and throw it in there. For those of you with mouth guards, for those of you with retainers, for those of you with dentures, for anybody who's, listen, my daughter brought home a cold a couple of days ago, and I went, well, oh, and there it is, I've got it. That's about how long it took. I mean, for those of you that work with nail files and combs and brushes, the world is a filthy place, for better or for worse, unfortunately. This truly is the same sanitization that they use at hospitals, that they use at dentist's office, at doctor's offices. It is that real deal UVC sanitizing light, and now you can own one. So if somebody is germy around you, if somebody in your house is sick, you can truly not just clean, you can sanitize. Look, it kills not reduces, not slows down, not insults, it kills.
It kills.
E. coli, salmonella, staph bacteria, and does it without any harsh cleaners or chemicals. So for your watches, for your cell phones, for absolutely everything. Now, we have maybe 800 left. With everybody on the phone right now, we have 3 flexible payments. That's available for you at the moment. That's only a little over 50 cents a day to own the same type of sanitizing that they're doing in hospitals and in doctors' offices.
And if you know of anybody with an autoimmune disorder or any kind of auto deficiency, this is what you need. We have a compromised immune system in my family, so that's why we have one of these. And we have them in different rooms in the home. If you're in your den or your office, you're gonna use your mouse. When's the last time you've even washed this down, let alone sanitize it? Well, now wipe it down, put it in, and again, all you have to do is just close the chamber. It starts automatically and it will turn off automatically. In your mudroom, in your bathroom, we've got our toothbrush in there. You can put your makeup brushes, your glasses. Again, shut it. 30 minutes, it will be 99.9% free of staph, E. coli, and salmonella. And it doesn't just clean them, it sanitizes it. It kills the germs, it kills the bacteria. Your dog toys, have you ever thought, I mean, I do it with my kids' toys, of course, but I've never thought of that. Dogs, there was just a dog illness going around too. So if you're boarding and you're ever worried about it and they've got that one toy that they take with them boarding, pop it in there. It works the same for dog toys as it does for us.
You just talked about dog boarding. I mean, the number of germs, the number of illnesses that are coming up there. You said boarding. I thought about getting on a plane. I thought, my goodness, can I put my whole self in it after I get off that plane? The bottom line is, though, there are things that we touch every day. Our cell phones, our watches, our toothbrushes. Why not own something that goes way beyond the power of soap and water? There is nothing else that can accomplish what a UVC light can, and now you can own one for a little over 50 cents a day on your credit card. We're shipping it to your door free of charge. You can try it out, make sure it fits what you want to have used in it, see that it runs absolutely automatically. But to have one in the bedroom, to have one bedside table for teachers, to have one in classrooms with germy pencils and pens and crayons being passed around, I mean, my goodness, it's a hero product. It really is. And with everybody online right now, there's maybe 700 of them left. We're not limiting quantities, by the way. If you want one for you and one for your sister and her kids, you can take advantage of Flex and free shipping. You can get a couple of different colors if you want, but this is the only presentation. We have a very limited supply. We were able to get these in stock as part of our big Sienna Luna Today special that's coming up tonight at midnight, but Healthy You is your only chance to buy a UVC sanitizer of your own with what we have available.
There really is no easier way to lead your family to be healthier and happier. You've got credit cards. When's the last time you've ever put your money clips, your credit cards, your keys? These are all things that the public touches.
Yeah.
The germs are going to be collected, and you don't ever sanitize them. It couldn't be easier. You just shut the chamber. That's all you have to do. And in 30 minutes, those keys will come out 99.9% free of staph, salmonella, and all of that bad bacteria.
Thank you so much.